Welcome, it's Ruth here. Going to be doing some stamping. Hope you're all well. So I'm just going to grab up my screen so I can see who's on the chat. Welcome if you're watching this on the replay. Thank you so much for coming and having a nose to see what I am up to. And I'm going to be having a play with some of these stamps tonight. I'm deliberately trying to pull out a few things that perhaps I haven't used for a little bit. Much loved stamps, but just ones that, just haven't been inked up recently. So, oh dear, sorry, my system is not working very well for trying to get my screen to work. Oh, that's better. Lovely to see you all. Okay, let's get stamping. So I've got my stamping mats just in case I use some photopolymer stamps. If you're using the rubber, you don't need to necessarily have to do it. Hello, Miss Trish. Wow, I've not seen you for a while. How are you? Hi, Lisa, Valerie, Mary, Shaz. Who else? Cindy, Jan, Mary, Lola, two Cindys. Glenna, Annie, Anne and Annie. Very good. I like that. Jen. You haven't stamped in ages, but you've been colouring a lot. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Good. I had an idea this afternoon. Da, da, da. So Wednesdays are traditionally one sheet wonder days, aren't they? I mean, I know I do one sheet wonders on other days, but I try and think of perhaps a new system for you. And I thought it'd be interesting to put some decoration all the way around a sheet of cardstock and look at ways to cut it up so that you just end up with kind of like just a thin edge. And I don't know if it's going to work. I have these plans sometimes, but then the stamps have other ideas. So I've grabbed out Stitchery and thought it would be nice just to lay a little bit of a foundation using this. Oops, sorry. Oh dear. Just grabbing a block. Foundation line with this. I've pulled out just a few little colours here. Sahara Sand, Balmy Blue, Pear, Pizzazz and Calypso Coral and Early Espresso. I might pull some others in later, but I'm going to start with those because I just needed to get on and create kind of a bit of a border using these. And this is just to lay the lines down, as it were, And I'm not being too strict about this. As you can see, I'm doing first and second generation stamping, just having a bit of fun. Might grab another one and get some more colour down. Well, this is brown actually, it's not really a colour, this is a neutral, but just get some texture in there. Maybe at some other places. Not really. Yeah, not got a massive plan just yet. Anyway, so that was the idea. So that perhaps if I was to cut this, I don't know, for a card base, I'd have some cards with, pattern down one side, some cards with just at the top and the bottom. That was the idea, to try and do something a bit different. I'm waffling because I'm trying to make it make sense when I don't know if it is going to make sense. But there we go. Then I thought I haven't used these little leaves for a while because I've got an aversion to them. Who knows why I have an aversion to these little leaves? Some of you know. It has been talked about. So I'm just trying to find my cloth. Oh, I just want to give them a little wipe because they're a bit dry and powdery feeling. Hello, Miss Gina. Lovely to see you. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Darlene. Darlene Hawthorne and Darlene Butler. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Frederique. Hi, Judy. Hello, Heidi. Good morning. Right, now done. I want to try and place these so I can use all of them in one go. Not sure. Sorry about this. Just that'll have to do. That'll have to do. Hi, Susan. God. Mocha and Smoky wish you well. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Hi, Denise. Who else is here? Oh, Gina's making dinner. Ah, okay. What are you having for dinner, Gina? Oh, let me tell you, Tina. Okay, if they look, this one in particular, they look like slugs. They look like slugs. I'm sorry, they do. Okay. So, but you know, if I use them as they are meant to, like leaves, then hopefully they won't look like slugs. But I don't know. I think they look like slugs. Hi, Paula. Oh, bless her. Glenna's trying to say hello to everybody and name them all. It is so tricky. Please don't be offended if you don't get said hello to, because there are so many names in the chat sometimes that it's very easy to miss people. Yeah, slugs, Lorraine. Do you think they look like slugs? Oh. Exactly, Shaz. Exactly. See? It's all right. I'll make it good. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Stick with me. So I've done that in the Pear Pizzazz. Now, because this stamp is a kind of very textured one, I thought then, if I then stamp something like this over the top, it will then not look so bad. But I've got a feeling I want to stamp it with Old Olive. And Old Olive is in my bag because this evening I was with the lovely Liz Gannon. I don't know if she's on here yet. I've been actually stamping in real life with people tonight, which was very delightful. All alone, Heidi's all alone, waiting for me to come live. Yeah, no, in this colour they don't look like slugs, but I think in yeah, if I did them, you know, brown with orange underbellies. Yeah, you're with us now, Heidi. It's okay. Much uglier. Oh, I used to throw slugs at little boys. Oh, you know what? Yes, that's a good idea. It's stepping on them I don't like. Oh, hi, Janice. I have a Thai American grandchild and my mum started me on Thai food. Ooh. Oh, did we find out what Gina was cooking? No, not yet. Okay. So look, I'm trying to match up the leaf with the sluggy one that goes with it. See, so now they don't look like slugs. Ta-da! Anyway, I didn't expect it to go this way, but there we go. Right, that's that. Got some nice splatters on this one. Now, what else did I pull out? Oh, yes. Yes. Right, I'm going to use a splatter. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Sue Beasley. You like these leaves, do you, Glenna? Good. Just want a bit of atmosphere now. Ooh. Oh, gosh, that was a brighter blue than I was expecting. I always forget balmy blue is brighter than what I think it's going to be like. Hopefully it'll calm down in a minute. Just going to do some of that. Don't know what I'm still using these mats. I don't actually need them. I've got 3 on my desk currently. Gosh. Right. Okay. Right. That's that. Then I wasn't sure if I was going to do some flowers because the whole idea of my pattern was to then, once it was cut up, was maybe to add some paper flowers to it. That was what my thinking behind it. But anyway, we're just going to see how we go, because at the moment it's looking pretty ugly, I have to confess. I don't actually like it very much just yet, but we will keep going. You know, we keep going. It's not finished, so we're just going to keep stamping and playing with the textures. And now I've put my mats away and I need to get them back out again. Ay. Right. So this little leaf is from All Things Fabulous, which is one of the most fabulous stamp sets ever. It's just such a really pretty stamp set. Look at those leaves, aren't they gorgeous? Just get some of those in there, like so. I'm wondering whether to bring in a darker blue or a purple, maybe. Yeah, maybe a purple. Hi, Diane. Hi, Susan's Astro. Okay, so that was the 3 petaled leaf from that. Then there's this one, which is the twiggy one, which is quite sweet for some extra texture. So I'm going to go now in with the old olive for this, because it's such a fine little thing. I think it needs a darker colour because I'm stamping it sometimes over the greens there. Now, unfortunately, I have mislaid my favourite stamp from this set, but I'm determined to make it work, because there's the baby version of my favourite stamp from this set that's still here, so I think I'll use that. So, guys, what blue do you think I should use? I want to use a darker blue in here now. Thank you, Joanna. I'm glad you like it. Actually, now I'm seeing it on the big screen. I think I do like it. I like it. I do. Actually, I'm thinking stamping that onto a piece of cardstock, and that would look lovely over the top. But we'll keep going. We'll keep stamping. Right, Pacific Point. Yes, I did, Lorraine. I did find it. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, now I very nearly did another sheet or stamp wreath or something for Ukraine. Very nearly. But this could still turn into one for the Ukraine if I put yellow. Because I would like to list a few more for sale. It looks like a fish tank scene. Oh, yes, it could look like a fish tank scene. Very much so. Yes, it could. I just need to... Oh, yes, where's the octopus? I just need to get the octopus in there. I'll be fine. Right. Oh, now I could stamp some of these little blue ones. I've also got... Oh, that little blue. I just don't feel it needs like too big a flower. You know, just some little delicate things. So I'm going to get that one out. And then that one, and possibly even... Ooh. These little ickle tiny... Ooh, I could put those all on one, couldn't I? Right, let's do that then. So, what happens if I do that? Or maybe I'll do that one first and then I'll do those two in a sec. Right, I'm just going to put them in a safe place. Put that in the middle. So whenever you're placing stamps onto a block, put them as central as possible. Because when you're stamping, it's important to try and get that even pressure on there. So I think just do 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, and kind of like what's the word? Slanting them every time I stamp with them. Give them a little jiggle around like that. Nice, cute. 1, 2, 3. Like they're growing off off one stalk. That's the look we're kind of going for. Oh, they got lost a little bit in the Pacific Point. Right, speaking of fish, Ruth is cute when she sings, just keep stamping. Absolutely, just keep swimming. Just keep stamping. The octopus just went home with my son, complete with a top hat. Oh, you've stamped an octopi. Oh, yes, I remember you telling me about that the other day, Lorraine. Did the birthday cake go down well? Oh, no, yes, you had good birthday cake, didn't you, for your son? Oh, those are cute. I like that. Oh, Heidi. You're okay now. We're here for you. Oh, hello, Cleo. That was it, the roast beef and mash. I've decided just to do this with one. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's nice. Oh, just little ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Susan Johnson, hello. There's lots of Susans today. There's Susan Zastro, Susan Smalley, Susan Beasley. Let me just see how many there are of you. Yeah, so Susan Zastro, Susan Smalley, Susan Johnson and Sue Beasley. 4 Susans, or 4 Sues. Right. Pop another one there. Hello, KB. Nice to see you. Oh, hi, Kelly Austin. Hi, Mary Beth. Right, and then there's this similar, this is very similar to that other one. I'm just going to see how it stamps up. Oh, yeah. It's just a bit more fuzzy. A bit more fuzzy than the other one. It's quite cute, though. So these typically have been designed, these have been designed to be the centres of other flowers, but you can use them however you wish. Just a slightly different texture, which is quite cute. Right, I'm going to stop there because I actually want to move on to something else. Right, clean that up, and I want to get this one and add some of these little berry-like ones to here, to my little stems that I did earlier. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, do a few more there. And some here. Sorry, you're going to have to be with me for a few more minutes because I've got to get these on. That's why I didn't want to get too waylaid with that other blue stamp, because I thought, I know I've got to get all these done, and these were a little bit more work. But they are so worth it. Those cute little tiny berries. Just fab. And as you can see, it holds, these stamps hold on to the ink quite well. Not quite as good as the rubber, but good enough to do first and second and third generation stamping, to get all that lovely texture and depth in there. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, I will do. I will do. What stamp sets did I use at the beginning? I will go through. What a cloth. Oh, that's a cloth a friend sent me. This is a Swedish cleaning cloth. But Stampin' Up do these fabulous chamois here. Now this is half a one actually, because I find them easier to handle when they're cut in half. And Stampin' Up sell these, and they've got no sort of fibres that come off them. So what can happen is if you start using things like baby wipes, fibres will come off onto your stamps, and then they'll go onto the ink pad, and you end up with a mess. So they are good. Right, now the other texture I wanted to bring in here was this. I love this branch in Nuts About Squirrels, and then I thought I could also bring in some of these other little images too. And I was going to add some brown to this set. Now I believe this is carried over. I'm just going to double check. Oh no, hold on. Is that in the annual catalogue? I'm just going to check where it is at the moment, because I try not to use products that are out of stock or not available. Just check Nuts. Oh no, I don't Nuts. Yes, Nuts About Squirrels is currently in stock. Yes, there we go. Right, I have one in a stamp box to keep moist and one cut into smaller pieces. Ah, Yes, sometimes I do use a microfiber. I have got in my little box here, look, I've got my microfiber, got the chamois, got it's whatever sometimes I can lay my hands on, to be honest. So, but the thing is, once they've got ink on them, I can't really then go and use them on the dishes. So they end up staying in here, and it's whatever I grab, I'm afraid, just gets used. So, right, I'm wondering if this will fit on a long block. If I can find a long block. Can't find one. Okay, let's try this one. Right, I was going to introduce some early espresso into this, but I'm not sure if that is going to be a bit too dark. So I think I'm going to go with some soft suede. I always have dog hair on my pads and I have to keep tweezers nearby. Ah. Do you need something at the top middle? I see a hole. What, here? Yeah, it could do with a little leaf, couldn't it? But I've still got my little branches to go yet, so I might cover that up. Oh, look, I know what, let's do that now. Do that coming down like that. Oh, I might put two in there actually. Okay, and then have some branches coming out there. So now I'm kind of looking for some of the white spaces, as Mary actually just pointed out, and just looking for, you know, where also to draw draw the design out a little bit, but in a wispy, pretty, you know, fashion. There we go. Oh, that'd be quite. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Is that showing up okay? Yeah. Sierra sand. I like that. Yeah. Oh, I love it when we get the funny autocorrects. Okay, I'm going to just clean off the base of that because I want to use just the top now of this to do some smaller branches, especially in this sort of the corner areas where I haven't got a lot of space left here now, but I do want that additional bit of texture. Okay. That's nice and wispy, isn't it? Yeah, I just think like a really pretty flower. I've got some daisies actually already cut out, and I might just do a little experiment in a minute just to see what a paper daisy might look like in there. Ooh. I wonder whether to use. There's a nice thin stalk, this one. I'm thinking some soft suede might look nice. Oh yeah, that works well. Just that thin little sort of stalk. Especially in these sort of little areas that are quite close to the edge and I'm running out of space. So this, I think, was designed to have, this is meant to be with this flower. But I'm deliberately not going to go anywhere near those flowers, because if I start matching them up, I'm going to feel the urge to match them all up, and I don't want to go down that route. Not tonight. They're like little miniature flower arrangements, these. They're so cute. Hi, Vicky. Oh, you're still feeling ill. It does look quite magical, doesn't it? I think we need a little bit of dottage in here now. Yeah, you see, now it's got all the flowers in it. That balmy blue splattage doesn't look so bad. When I say bad, it's not that it was bad. It just surprised me how deep that colour was when it went down. Now, I didn't know whether I did envisage having some more darker lines, but they've kind of paled off now. And I think I'm going to leave it, because we've gone in with this darker brown with the branches and stalks and things, so we'll leave that. Now I do have this little green skeleton, in a way, skeleton leaf, but I'm not sure about that either. I'm wondering whether a little bit of dottage now, that will just finish it off nicely. I'm wondering if that one has got sort of some thicker dots to it. Hi, Nina. Oh, is Wendy here? Your son has had COVID and... Oh, sorry to hear that, Wendy. Wendy March. Was that Amanda? Which Amanda? Oh, hi, Amanda Gately. Oh, Vicky, you're definitely not feeling well if you haven't been chatting. Oh, now, I was going to put Calypso Coral into this, but I'm quite liking just having the neutral shades, so I think I'm going to leave it. But pop some dottage in here now. And actually putting the dark blue dottage over the balmy blue splats just breaks it up a little bit. A pop of yellow. That's a good idea. We did discuss that earlier, didn't we? This is very pleasing. Hi, Lorraine. dottage sort of fills in the necessary areas. It does, doesn't it? Oh, so I think it needs more there. Right, so in terms of cutting this up then, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tonight, but the idea was that, you know, if you wanted to use a panel for a slimline, you could possibly do that. Now, my idea was that you could use that for a slimline and then you'd have space in the middle. But then also if you wanted just to use that or that, you would have space to put your sentiment. And if you wanted just to do like a large card, you could do that as well, and then maybe stick a block of colour there and then do your sentiment. Or you could use this actually to be a really pretty frame if you wanted to maybe print a poem or a verse or such like, something like that. That would be quite nice. Or if you could do calligraphy. So this would make a really beautiful border for, you know, for a frame. So you would just frame it. Ah, there we go. What placemat? That would be really nice. Hi, welcome Sharon. I see people talking to someone called Sharon. Is it your first time on my live? Ah, yes. So I am stamping, Sharon. So the products I'm using are from a company called Stampin' Up, of which I'm a demonstrator. So they are available to purchase. And I will go through all the colours in the stamps in the end. But before I do that, I think I may add a little bit of yellow and maybe I don't know whether just to do so saffron, which is like a pale colour. So all the colours that we use have got names, which is really handy. It is handy, isn't it, everybody? Because we all know what we're talking about when we say certain colour names. Oh, there it is. Now, I don't want a lot of yellow, so I'm thinking just of using that little leaf there, the little double leaf. Have I just thrown that block across? Yes, I did. I heard it go. I was like, where's it gone? Oh, that would be nice as well, Wendy. Yes. Yes. Oh no, have I just... I'm so naughty. I forget to clean things properly. Okay. You're a demonstrator. Okay, Sharon. Fab. Where are you based? I'm just adding these little moments of sunshine, these little bits of yellow just to brighten up different areas. And I still do think it would look lovely with some kind of paper flower at the centre of some of these pieces, little arrangements. So I have got some pre-cut daisies. Oh, mind you, they're very vanilla though. I could quickly cut out some white ones, but even some yellow ones might look nice. I might just do that. Oh, Jodie's got a class tomorrow. Fantastic. So I'm just wading through my scraps to see if I've got any Saffron. Oh, look, that's how much Saffron scraps I've got. Okay. I'll have to get some more. More out. Oh, no, my daisy punch is somewhere else. So this is a punch that so versatile. Well, no, that's not the word I want. Usable. It's so usable. It's just so great for decorating cards and things. So I'm sorry, I can't have these flowers go on flat. They've got to be a little bit textured. A bit of shape in there. So there's one. Piece would look lovely in the centre. Ah. See? Let's just mix it. That's what I was kind of thinking. That we create a kind of foliagey background and then we add the flowers. Oh yes, I could do with a little ladybug or something, couldn't I? Little insect, little bugs. I don't think I've got a set with bugs in. See, this might even fit two. Hi Pamela, nice to see you. Have I burnt my thumb? I did. I did. Yeah, some of you have noticed. I have had people ask. Yeah, here. It's coming up to 2 weeks ago now. It was just I was getting something out the oven at church and I knocked it on the rack. It's much better than what it was, and I realised about a week ago it actually looked quite bad, and I hadn't realised. I think I might have scraped, the new skin off or something. Anyway, it's fine. It's definitely on the mend now. There we go. That's quite pretty, isn't it? So yeah, so if we cut this into fours, straight down the middle and across like that, you just end up with this really lovely corner design. Actually, I'm very tempted to cut it now. Now I've said that, I quite like it. Oh dear. See? And I'm always going back on my word, like when I'm doing lives, because I kind of go, oh, I think it's going to be like this, and then it's going to be like that, and then, oh no, it's not like that, it's like this. I should just not say anything. Then I won't feel like being a hypocrite. I'm cutting this at 10 centimetres or approximately 4 inches. Raylene from Hawaii. Aloha. There we go. Right. That just gives you a sort of idea of what they could look like. We could have the design coming from the top. So you could have a couple of flowers there. This one almost had like 2 points of the leaves coming. So you might be able to get 3 in there. Let's have a look at this one. That one's got that point there. And then that one, like so. And then you've got that lovely, you've got a space for a sentiment there, which is always helpful, isn't it? Right. Okay, so let's go over the inks and stamps. So I started off using, where's it gone? Sahara sand, and used the Stitchery, this one here, the Stitchery stamp set, and went round the edge with a couple of those. Then I added the slugs from Timeless Tulips, this one here in Pear Pizzazz, that one there. Then we added some of the outlined stamps from Painted Poppies, these two in a darker green, so I used Old Olive then for that, just to make it stand out a bit more. Then used the splatter in Balmy Blue there, so that went across there. Then Pacific Point was used to add these little flowers and these tiny little flowers from All Things Fabulous. Oh, and then I also used one of these for in Pear Pizzazz to add some additional leaves as well. And then also use that tiny little berry one. Now, if I hadn't lost this one, I would have used that one, but that one came in handy. And then added the branch from Nuts About Squirrels in Soft Suede. Use that one there, and also the little stem and calyx there from All Things Fabulous. Just dotted it around, and then had to get some dottage, and I got that one from Colour and Contour. So that just added a little bit more prettiness. I didn't end up using these two, so we'll ignore that. And then I put in some little bits of yellow using So Saffron. So let's have a look at the colour scheme then. So basically we've got Sahara Sand, Soft Suede, Pacific Point, Balmy Blue, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz and So Saffron. So 2 blues, 2 greens, kind of 2 browns, and then a little hint of that yellow there. So there we go. Oh dear, Reet. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry you've not been well, Trish. Oh. Yes, I'm just finishing off, Reet. Thank you, Frederic. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. New Zealand is going to be opening up. People will be able to go back to New Zealand now. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of family members around the world who've not been able to go visit. Yeah. Oh, yes, Trish, I hope you get better soon. Right, were there any other questions? Thank you, Gina. Very kind of you. Take care. Gosh, are people discovering that they live near each other? That's so funny. Right. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Tina. Right. Lots of love to you all. I'm sorry I'm running off because I know I've said this already, but I've been out every night, or not out, but I've either been out or I've had a class, and tomorrow night I might be out as well. And Friday then I've got the junk journal. Oh, if anyone is free this weekend and still wants to sign up for the junk journal event, there is still time. So if I just quickly show you what that is, it's where I show you how to create a little, now I call it a junk journal, but you can call it whatever you want to call it really. It's basically a glorified, gorgeous notebook that can be used to keep memories. You could put a scrapbook, you could put photos in it, you do whatever you want. But I show you how to create the what's the word, cover, and then also how to create the 2 signatures and stitch it all together, and then also how to decorate. So I'll be available to tutor from 7 o'clock on Friday night for 2 to 3 hours. I'll be available to do that with you, and then again at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. However, the Zoom event is actually running from 7 o'clock Friday all the way through to probably Saturday night. So if you just want to come and hang out and make your junk journal, because I think there's probably a few people who are joining who have done it before, but they just wanted to hang out again. So it's £20 for this, like, probably more than 24-hour event, and you can just hop in and out whenever you want once you've paid your money. And I will be tutoring you on how to do this. So let me know if you're still wanting to join in with that event. We have spaces, so it'll be nice to see you. This was just one of the ones that I made at the last event. Actually, I can just quickly show you. Oh dear, things are falling about on my head. Oh, this was a lovely card I received from somebody actually. I've got a few cards that I've had in the post that I need to share. Anyway, it's just because it fell on my head. Yeah, so I show you how to make like some of these pockets and envelopes and things like that. So yeah, so they're just like full of little areas that you can write things. And if you're into like stationery and notebooks and all that kind of thing. Look, I even made this little mini one as well. Made a mini notebook to slip in there. How cute is that? So yeah, I go through all these kind of techniques and things. So there we go. Yes, email me. So ruthtrice@gmail.com. Also on Artful Stampin on Facebook. If you just go to Artful Stampin on Facebook. And also if you want to share any pictures of things that you've made after being inspired by my channel, please head to Artful Stampin Space. It's basically a space on Facebook that is there for people to share their creations after being inspired by what I've done. Also, the junk journals are actually a great way of using your stamped one sheet wonders. So as people who followed me for a while know, I love stamping whole sheets. You know, you never know, this might make it into the junk journal. We'll see. So in order to participate, you need to have lots of scrap DSP, you know, some whole sheets, because you do need quite a big section to do the covers, but not a lot, and some white or vanilla, the thinner cardstock, or high quality copy paper, and then lots and lots and lots of scraps and doilies. But you also do need some sort of piercing tool like this, the take your pick tool, and also some twine to tie it all together. If you have an eyelet setter, that is useful as well, if you've got one of these to set the eyelets. But if you don't worry, a hole will suffice. Right, there we go. Till next time. Actually, I just thought I could list one of these on eBay. Yes, I could list one of these on eBay to sell for the Ukraine. Okay, I know what, I'll do a quick poll now, which one you think I should list. I will not be listing this one, and I'll tell you why. I hadn't realised, but for some reason this ribbon does not do well under sort of tying it and untying it and tying it and untying it, and it's already started to fray. So this one will not be for sale because I don't feel it's of a high enough quality. But I could list this one. So this is a black and purple and got a bit of a musical theme actually to this one. And this one is sort of more of a naturey looking one, greens and browns. Oh, it's got that adorable little birdie there. So this represents probably about 3 or 4 hours of work. Can I just say that? Possibly more actually, with the stamp one sheet wonder in there. So please bid accordingly, if that makes sense. Yeah, both of them probably took that long. The one with the yellow. Kay has spoken. There we go. Right, Kay said that one first. So yes, and I suppose that one, it's got the yellow and the blue, so that will go well. All right then, so I will, apparently on eBay you can put videos now as part of your description. So I will try and take photos tomorrow and get this listed at some point over the weekend. So that will be another item that will be 100% of the proceeds will go to the DEC. To raise funds for helping out in the Ukraine. Okay, right, I'm off to bed. Lovely to see you all. Thank you all so much for your support. Lovely to see you. And thank you those of you who watched for the first time. Please do come again, do subscribe. And of course, if you want to purchase any of the products you've seen tonight, head to my shop, which is in the description. It's my Stampin' Up shop. Can one just vulge? Do you mean watch? Even if you pay. What do you mean, Sherlock? Are you talking about the junk journal? You can come and hang out, yeah, but you may be tempted to take part. Yeah, just email me, please, Sherlock Hocker. I mean, obviously you'll get more out of it if you do take part. Take care, everybody. I'm going to head off now. Lots of love to you all. Please just email me if you've got any questions. Okay. Good night, Heidi. Oh, good morning, Heidi. That's what I should be saying. Bonne nuit, Frederic. Oh, you've got things packed. All right, no worries. Okay, just email me then, Sherlock. All right, take care.